Hey coaches, Coach McKie here, and welcome to my channel. This channel is dedicated to the spread offense, and if you enjoy learning about the spread offense, then please subscribe to my channel. I put a video out every Friday or Saturday, and in today's video I'm going to go over how we block our inside zone scheme and what we do with our wide receivers. Now if you do something different with your wide receivers or how you block your inside zone against an even man front, please leave a comment below. I'm always trying to learn, and I know that a lot of you guys have great ideas that I would love to steal.
Alright coaches, so as you can see, I've drawn up a standard 2x2. We're going to be running our inside zone to the right, and the one technique is on the back side. Now how we like to run the zone blocking wise is we like to keep it consistent with our one back power, because I've found that the rules stay the same. And if we're going to the right, so our right tackle, his rule is head up to outside, so he's got the in. Our guard now, he is checking his front side B gap first. If he has someone in there, he is going to block that guy. As you can tell, he has a defender in the B gap, so he is going to be taking on that tackle. Now the center, his rule is, do I have someone in the play side A gap? Yes, I block them. If not, do I have someone head up? Yes, I block them. If not, do I have someone in the backside A gap? On this one, we do have someone in the backside A gap, so the center is blocking the nose. The left tackle, the left guard, he's going, do I have someone in the play side A gap? Yes, I block them, so they're comboing, and now they know they're comboing to the front side linebacker. So they will work that combo all the way up until this linebacker triggers, and then if he triggers in this A gap, the center will come off and get him. If he sometimes comes over, then the center will get him, and then the left guard will come off and get the linebacker. Now the backside tackle, it is very important. His responsibility is play side B gap. So he is taking a step and seeing, is anyone coming in this B gap? If someone comes in this B gap, I'm just locking hands and I'm just driving them to the sideline. If no one is in that B gap, no one shows up, then I'm going to climb up to the backside linebacker. And the quarterback, you're responsible for whoever comes off this C gap. And the running back, your steps are open, crossover, and then I really like to make my running back hit the center's butthole. I know they laugh when I say center's butthole, but I find that that's a better aiming point, and they remember it because they're like, I don't want to go to the center's butthole. That it works better for them, because if I say hit this play side A gap, they're going to open, step, and then they will be in this B gap. And then there's nothing worse than when you have this blocked up right, but the tailback makes you wrong because he goes too far out. Now we have a 2x2 formation with a 3 technique on the same side as the back. We are still running our inside zone to the right. So our right tackle is following rules. Anyone head up to outside, I get. So he's got this in. Right guard, do you have someone in the play side B gap? No. Do you have someone in the place or the backside A gap? Yes, then that is who you were taking. You are blocking that nose. Center, you're asking yourself, do I have someone in the play side A gap? Yes, then I am blocking him. And these two now are comboing up to this linebacker. So if this linebacker triggers into this B gap, the guard will come off and he will get him. If this linebacker comes this way and this nose comes over in the B gap, well, this guard will take the nose, the linebacker will be picked up by the center. Backside guard, you're asking yourself, do I have anyone in the play side A gap? No. Do I have anyone in the backside B gap? Yes. Then I am blocking him. And again, backside tackle's job is very important. You have to secure the B gap. So you're taking a step. Is there anyone in this B gap? No. Then I'm going to combo with this backside guard up to this linebacker. And again, quarterback, you are reading the defensive end or whoever comes off the C gap. And running back, you're opening up, crossover, and you are still banging it right at the center's butthole, and you will either bang it or bend it back. We do not want you going front side. I know a lot of coaches think that's okay, and if that's the way you teach it, that's great. I don't like that. I always like going straight downhill to cut back, because I find that if I allow this guy to bend it or to bounce it to the outside, I don't get any yardage, because in my mind we are blocking everybody to the right. So what point is it for the tailback to run to the right when everybody's being blocked that way? I want my guy to go, okay, my tailback to know, okay, everyone's being blocked to the right, so then I should cut back to the left. Now, this is what we like to do out of a 2x2 with the wide receivers. I know a lot of people can tag different stuff, but we kept it very basic. We always had a double screen to both sides. And what we like to do is we like to tag a screen to whoever our guy is. So this past year, our guy were the slots. So we tagged it with the key 2. So that means that the R has most dangerous man. It could either be the center, the corner, or it could be the safety if he triggered. We teach our guy most dangerous man, that's who you're blocking. We got away from just saying, hey, you have got the corner, because sometimes this guy would bail all the way back and our R would chase him and the safety would come down and make the play. So we just did a better job of coaching it this year, saying, hey, listen, whichever one triggers first, that's who you're going to block. And the way we run our bubble screens is, I think a lot of teams do this, at least around where I'm from, is we have them take one step forward and then they are backpedaling back. And the reason why we do a backpedal back is because it gives a better target for the quarterback. We tried with the bubble because I know that's what the college teams do, but we never got a good throw to it because either the quarterback was throwing it too far ahead or the wide receiver was taking too deep of a drop, and it never messed up, it never timed up right. But I found out that when you just take that little step and then you open up, you're giving your chest to the quarterback, and it's a better throw and catch for the quarterback. And we mirrored that. So backside, the L would either block the corner or the safety, whichever one triggered first. Now, the quarterback front side, this is a pre-snap. If he sees that we have the numbers, he's going to catch, turn, and he's going to fire it out there. He's not going to put the ball down. He's not going to do anything like that. He's just going to catch, turn, and throw it out there. If, for some reason, let's say this linebacker is over here, and now it's 2 over 2, then this side is dead, and we're going to go backside. And we do things a little different backside. He doesn't have the option of just catch, turning, and throwing if we have the numbers backside. He has to read this in. So the running back is open crossover, banging in it behind the center's butthole, and now the quarterback is reading this in. If the end squeezes down, then the quarterback's going to pull, and now he runs to see what this guy does. If this guy takes it, then he is going to throw the key 2. If this end comes down and this linebacker takes the key 2, then the quarterback will just run it. And on the flip side is if this end right here, he just stays or he just sits there, then the quarterback just hands the ball off. And that's what we do. That's our base rule out of our 2x2 inside zone. Now I have our inside zone drawn up in a 3x1. And our base rule for our wide receivers is if you're the single receiver, you have a 3-step hitch. The quarterback, if you see that this corner is about 5 or 6 yards off, then you are given the green light to just catch, turn, and throw the ball. And the reason why I like a 3-step instead of a 5-step or yardage-wise is because I think it times up a little bit better when the quarterback can catch, turn, and throw it. That gives this guy a chance to push 3 steps upfield, which makes the corner bail even more. And the quarterback's completing the ball we've timed it, our steps, about 3 steps is about 5 yards for us or close to it. So we're getting 5 yards on 3 steps with this guy bailing, and we have a chance of catching it and getting even more yardage. If the corner is up in the guy's face, we've toyed with having them run a vertical, but I don't like that because then what happens if you're going to catch, turn, and throw it, he's running a vertical, and then the safety comes over the top, and now this end is unaccounted for, and he can just rock the quarterback. So this is just if the hitch is there, throw it. If not, he's dead. Now backside, we've done a couple of things, and it depends on who your guy is. If your guy, which for us was this F, then we run a normal bubble screen or a key 3, which is you have got the corner, you are blocking the Sam or whoever comes up. Usually it's the Sam because this is the guy we're reading. And then for the bubble, we do the same thing as the key 2. 1 step forward, and then you are backpedaling. Not like that though, but you get the idea. And the quarterback is reading this end. If the end just sits there, then the quarterback just hands the ball off. If the end, I don't know what happened right there. If the end is just sitting there or he crashes, then the quarterback will pull the ball, and then his next key is this linebacker. What does he do? Does the linebacker fly out there? If so, the quarterback keeps it and gets as much yardage as he can and then falls down. If the linebacker takes the quarterback, then the quarterback just stops and just quickly flips it out to the F, who now has the numbers.
All right, coaches, so that's how we block our inside zone against an even man front and what we do with our wide receivers. Again, if you block the inside zone different or if you do something different with your wide receivers, please leave a comment below. I want to get y'all's ideas because I've learned so much from you, and I can't wait for spring ball to implement some of the stuff that I've learned. If this video helped you in any way, please give a thumbs up. And if you enjoy learning about the spread offense, please subscribe. Again, I put videos out every Friday or Saturday. And until next week, remember guys, continue to master the spread, score points, and have fun.